Hello everybody, this is Ultragrunt, and we are on Perfect Dark. Last time out we did Project 2 Exploration. This time we're doing Deep Sea, Nullify Threat. Now this is probably gonna be terrible for me because it's a very difficult mission. But there is an interesting thing with this mission with the 3 different difficulties. I'll be sure to show it off at the point where it happens. And I'll just put annotations in the video at that point. Well, when I get to that point, anyway. So, here we go. Here's our objectives, and here's the backstory and like data and stuff. So you can pause the video here if you want to read any of it. But yeah, there's one thing I really like about this mission. I've never really been too much of a fan of the actual mission itself, besides the fact that the mission splits into 3 different ways at a certain point, depending on which difficulty you're on. And the music on this level is excellent. Like, the whole game is excellent music, but this is probably my favourite piece of music on the game. Same with the X version, which is like the fast-paced version that you hear. So anyway, I'll put the mission on and I'll talk to you guys in a moment.
This doesn't seem normal. No one's around.
No signs of conflict, no spent ammo cases or bullet holes.
But there ought to be a rear guard at least. It makes no sense.
There has to be someone further inside. Cover me.
Right, so this is going to be a very difficult mission. I die on this mission a lot. The cool thing about this mission though is you start off with a shotgun, which is very useful, and you also get a infrared scanner, which is useful in this first room. But before we start off, there's the cheese for this level, straight off the bat. It's just hidden out there. Anyway, I'll not talk tons because all you see the music. The music I think is excellent for this level because it sets the mood. It's like a very like dark, dingy level, and the music seems to fit it very well. So you want to use your infrared scanner here because oh nice, Elvis got him. If you use your infrared scanner here, you can take out these guys who cloak. Like these guys cloak and they have shotguns. Oh wow, Elvis got them both with one shot. So yeah, there's also real quick so you can see the actual level. Just here is a shield on easier modes. There's none in Perfect Agent. Damn it. There we go, just took a shot for Elvis. Did Elvis just punch him out? Wow, I've got no health left already. This is pretty terrible. Well, you know, I'm actually going to restart because there's no way I'm going to make it past this level. I mean, like, if I go over here, I'll die instantly, pretty much. Because there'll be a couple of guys with CMPs down here. Yep. And this is where I should be dead. There we go. So yeah, that sucked straight off. So we'll restart. Right, let's try this again. So hopefully we won't lose all our health this time. But yeah, this is probably one of my favourite pieces of music. I think it's one of the best ones on the game, personally, in my opinion. Just because it sets the mood of the level really well. I mean, look at this, how dark and dingy this is. And it's gonna get like darker throughout the level as well, so. Can't shoot this guy. Oh, there we go. Joanna would stop reloading. It'd be helpful. I can't remember what the conditions are for this part, but if you kill all these invisible guards, you get a proximity mine here randomly, and I can't remember the conditions for it. But it's not always there, and there's a weird enemy that we haven't run into yet. But it might look familiar to you if you remember the crash site mission. Nothing too dark. There we go. Right, I've got a plan here because I mean, this might be a spoiler, but I know what happens on the way back here, so I'm going to probably use my proximity mine. So what I'm going to do...
I'm doing it for your own good.
Where are you guys coming from? Luckily, Elvis is really good with his gun. You'll see why soon. It is a very overpowered weapon. Okay, that wasn't meant to go that far, but... Okay, I put the mine in his body. I hope his body doesn't disappear. Ah, no, I've wasted my mines. Basically, I wanted to put some mines down there because there's some guards that spawn in and like they spawn in and they're cloaked, so I'll just make sure I had them covered. Alright. I probably should turn off the double blast here because it's getting a bit stupid. Elvis nailed him. Yeah, Elvis is using a Farsight XD25. I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's 25. And basically, it's the most overpowered gun in this game. Ask anyone that's played this game how overpowered it is, and they will tell you. Basically, the weapon is a alien sniper rifle, and it can see through walls. And not only can it do that, but its secondary function is to be able to target. It's like got a target locator on it, so it will follow around targets throughout the level. I'll be able to show you it soon because Elvis eventually gives it us.
This will help us to get around the ship quicker.
So speaking of the music for this game, there is music that was made for this game which didn't get used. I mean, for this level. And basically, like, it was the beta version of this. It was like for the beta version of this level. The music does not match up at all, in my opinion. Because it started off with the same ambient build-up as we get on this version. But, oh yeah, if you're playing on other difficulty, there would be a shield here. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but the original beta music for this level started off with the ambient build-up at the start of this piece of music. But then, when it got any further, it just become like a time split style song, which makes sense since Graham Norgate, who also worked on the music besides Grant Kirkhope for this game, he moved on to do the music for the Time Split series. So anyway, so this is the splitting off point for all the difficulties. this portal takes you to 3 different locations depending on which difficulty you go on. So, on screen now there'll be an annotation for Agent and Special Agent. But if you want to stick with Perfect Agent, just stick with the video for now, and I'll continue in about 10 seconds. So you've got time to click the annotations if you need to, and I'll also have annotations after Perfect Agent route for you to get to those parts. Right, let's go.
Take the gun. Keep those Skedar off my back while I'm working.
So now, Elvis gave us his far sight. As you can see, unlike, well, yeah, Elvis has got a Phoenix as well to defend himself with. But yeah, look, this is the far sight. Now, it's, like I said, it's a sniper rifle, but you can see through walls. And look, I mean, we can see a guard there. But one thing we can do is, if we put the secondary mode on, it finds a target for us and just follows it around. So it's just kind of really overpowered, especially in multiplayer. Look at that, and it's one hit kill just like every single time. Even if you've got shields, I think it's one hit kill. I don't know why I put my IR scanner on. Yeah, unlike Natalia in GoldenEye, Elvis is a really good ally on this game. He's very weak though. He didn't have to take much damage for him to get taken out. Now I could be lying about what I said earlier. I think it's actually this area where the route just changes. You should be dead. Could be entirely wrong. I mean, I know on Special Agent you actually go down to there, but on Perfect Agent you go to a different place altogether. We'll go for that teleportal over there. I think this is the Agent route, but I'm not sure. Anyway, you'll see that later on anyway if you're just watching the Perfect Agent route. So let's go to the next area, which is very annoying. So we got to destroy some of these things, which is very easy with Farsight. But as you go through, there's just tons of enemies. Usually, there's also auto guns. I've lost a corridor. There's a corridor. Follow it along. Can you follow it? Ah, look. There's a Skedar. It's a mini Skedar. Now, do I follow this way or do I follow the other way? Yep. Yeah, this makes you can see why this gun is so overpowered. I mean. Got all these guys coming along now. Actually, I'll get moving, and we'll get to the other locations that we need to. Oh, we have to destroy all these, I think, if I remember correctly. Right, the far side. Damn it. Put Elvis. Right, let's move. Wait, is there still one left? Yes, there is. He'll be able to defend us down longer corridors, but we don't want to push our luck with him. Let's make sure there's no gun turret there. Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay. We want to make sure we keep Elvis in sight as well. This mission is very hard if you go for the cheat unlock, I think. I've not unlocked it many times. Like, it's taken me a lot of attempts to unlock the cheat on this level, just because it's such a difficult level to like do quickly, I feel. Don't get me wrong, I've done it. I mean, I've done it in about 4 minutes, but it's just, you gotta have a lot of luck, and you gotta just run for it, pretty much. Run through all these enemies. Put on my IR scanner while we'll go through this room. Skedar. Nice one, Elvis. One thing you'll see on the special agent route is that Elvis just, I don't know, he doesn't have a weapon, so he can't defend himself, and he like leads the way as well, so it gets kind of tedious and terrible. Just because, yeah, I don't know, it's just, I don't know who decided to do that. It is one of the most annoying things in the game. Just because Elvis is running around unarmed and you've got to defend him. I wasn't far off. XR20. That's what it is on the far side number. Can't see a thing in here. Look at them all building up here. I need you to help me, Elvis. I believe we don't need to be in here anymore. I think we're done in here. There is a part where they tried to trick you. Come on, Elvis. No, I think Skedar just keeps spawning over there, so we're kind of screwed either way. I can turn off my IR scanner at least. Oh no, Elvis! Elvis! Watch out! Shot Elvis by accident. I like the way he just punched him. You dirty Skedar. Right, Elvis, come over here. Yeah, he's been punched, so his head's bobbling about. Alright. Get out of the way. Yeah, you can see why this level can be very hard and annoying. So this part they try to trick you. Elvis. Come on, Elvis, no! Don't go after him. Come back. It's safer over here by me. He's just gonna keep killing everything, isn't he? Right, so you have to look through these to find the hidden power sources, which you can't see. Okay, Elvis, it's okay. You can stop killing the things now. Alright, let's go through this next teleportal. Now we've got Elvis with us. This next room is terrible because there's enemies with K7 Avengers. But because we've got a far sight, we can cheat and not have to worry about them.
what was done to him.
I still don't understand why that's an objective, to kill these two Mr. Blands. But yeah, they give you K7 Avengers, which is nice, but we want the CMP for the next part. Dr. Carol? Oh yeah, we need to get something out of our inventory. Backup disk.
Here goes. I just hope Datadyne haven't done anything to prevent this.
Virus detected.
Me and my big mouth.
Commencing countermeasures. Commence.
Dr. Carroll? Are you in control again? Can you stop the program?
Yes, I'm back again, my dear. But the program has run far too long for me to prevent it from complete. There is only one way out now.
What do you mean?
When the program has run, I will have control of a vastly powerful weapon. It cannot be allowed to exist, so I must destroy the Cetum, and unfortunately, myself along with it. I am sorry, Joanna. There is no other way, and no time to discuss this. Go now! Avoid the Skedar and you will have time to escape. It has been an honor to work with you. Goodbye, Joanna Dog.
And now we get to run. Get awesome music.
We have to get out of here.
So we've got like a minute to run back to an earlier area to escape. There'll be guards in the way. That was that mine we put down earlier. I just wanted to make sure it didn't kill Elvis. Yeah, this piece of music fits really well for this part as well. Big Skedar. Anyway. We escape. And there we go. That is the end of Deep Sea. I couldn't remember the name of the mission for a second there. That's the perfect agent route anyway. So, I'll put more annotations here now. On the left will be the agent route, and on the right will be the special agent route, and it'll just be up for now until the end. So what I might actually do is, this is going to be confusing, but I might, I'm just going to put them in straight after this screen. So this will be the main stat screen, which will carry on to the total one that I do at the end of each video. And then what you should be seeing next, spoilers. I'll put black screen in there. I forgot it pushes straight into the next mission for when you press A there for some reason. But yeah, what you should see now is you should see me doing special agent and agent routes. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the agent and special agent routes. Right, welcome back everybody. If you've clicked the annotation for special agent, this is a special agent route. So let's move through the teleporter.
Keep the gun. Keep those Skedar back while I'm working.
Yeah, so on special agent, you've got to defend Elvis, who will just automatically run to his destination. So you need to sort of get ahead of him, clear out the way for him, and also watch his back as well. Because if you watch the perfect agent route already, I believe there are Skedar which can kill him after a certain point of this level. I like how he just sort of stood there and watched his friend die. Anyway, going to grab as much of this CMP ammo as we can because it'll be useful for taking out Skedar with. Now, one of the major differences we've got here is at the moment I've got a shield, which you can see there underneath my health bar. And we also get 15 bullets per ammo pickup when we walk over a body. And that's the route we would have taken the Perfect Agent, and over here is where we're going for Special Agent. So we want to keep Elvis close for this part because there's quite a few enemies around here.
Get her.
We could have used the Farsight for this part, which is actually a good idea, but at the same time you got to stop to use it, so. You with me, Elvis? Yeah, I still don't get why they made him unarmed on this part. It's kind of annoying. You can actually kill these enemies on Agent and Perfect Agent using the Farsight, even though you don't go to them, which is interesting. So, this is an annoying part here, because while Elvis is working, you get loads of enemies spawning in around here. There we go. Just waiting for Elvis to catch up. Now, the CMP is more useful as a weapon for this area because you can just get a lot of rounds out before anything gets near Elvis. So he's going to be playing with this. We usually just keep an eye out for enemies, which should be spawning in. Yep. Baby Skedar. You can spawn in any of these three little areas. You can see I'm looking at these sort of bluish cylinder areas. Now, I believe Elvis is weaker on this difficulty for this part, but I could be entirely wrong. I seem to remember there being a lot more Skedar on this part. Oh, just seen one spawning over there. I remember always struggling with this part on Special Agent, so I don't know. See, look, now Elvis has got a gun. Bye-bye, Skedar. So now we'll go back upstairs to the teleportal. And then the mission will be more or less the same from that point, I think. So, yeah, I'll make sure of it first though. I won't just cut it out of the video. Yep, teleportal's up. That guard's still there. For some reason his body's still there. Right, let's go through here. And if it's the same here, I'll just kill the blondes and then... Right. Yeah, it is, yeah. So, up top now will be a little annotation for both Agent and Perfect Agent. So if you want to click either of those, this will take you to those. So, go ahead and click. Welcome back, everybody. If you've clicked the annotation and you're hearing this, that means you are on the Agent route now. So, yeah, just through here is where we're going to be going. Back through the teleportal again. So, as you can see, we're in a different location altogether.
Here, take the gun. Keep those Skedar off my back while I'm working.
If you've watched the Perfect Agent and the Special Agent routes already, Yeah, this is a completely different location altogether from where we have been in the past areas. We need to keep an eye out because there are Skedar all over the place on this one. As you can see, wow, 2 spawned in already. They just dropped down from those like ceiling areas. We'll just make sure Elvis comes through fine. Make sure we kill some of these Skedar as well. Luckily they die really quickly on Agent because, well, it's Agent. So they take like 1 bullet in and die. But they're still a nuisance. Now an interesting part about this thing altogether is, as you can see we're going through this corridor. If you, when you beat the mission, the end cutscene always shows like this tunnel, like this corridor being blown up. And if you're playing on a higher difficulty where you won't come through this area, you'll see all the Skedar in these corridors die that spawn in. Because there's supposed to be loads of Skedar that spawn in. And you'll just see random Skedar just get blown up by the explosions. Here we come. This is where I'm going to have to use my IR scanner, I think. Can't remember exactly what Elvis does here, but we need to defend him anyway. There's several spots where the Skedar can come out. Luckily this is the quickest one out of them all. Like, Special Agent, it takes forever to do the console that it's doing. But an Agent, it doesn't take all that long.
Don't mess with the fire.
Right, let's carry on. And here's the teleportal for Agent. So, we'll go through here, and we should be at Dr. Carroll once more.
There's Dr. Carroll. Let's see if we can reverse what was done to him.
So, here we go. Well, from here you can click the annotation for Special Agent and Perfect Agent if you want to watch those for their routes. So,
We have to get out of
do the
here.
run out here again. But yeah, the annotation should be on screen now for Special and Perfect Agent if you want to check out those routes. And then I'll see you. I'll see you in the end screen. Well, just before the end screen to say everything. Because I've actually recorded these out of order. I've recorded Perfect Agent first, then Special and Agent. So we will be joining. We'll be talking in the other screen. And this is an interesting cutscene because this is a cutscene you can't actually skip properly. It gives you the option to skip, and it does in the N64 version as well, but for some reason the game just sort of, yeah, I don't know, it just sort of decides that it doesn't want to skip until about there, which is like about 3 seconds away from the end of the cutscene anyway, so. Anyway guys, I'm going to jump back into this Carrington Institute. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you watched all 3 routes, then you are amazing. And if you just watched the video anyway, thank you. So next time we'll tackle Mission 7. But what is Mission 7? We've destroyed the Skedar ship and stuff, so what else could it be? Well, you'll find out. So, everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time for Mission 7.